Scientists estimate that our daily exposure to EMF radiation is 100 million times higher than it was in our grandparents' time. And with this has come a price no one expected to pay. The question you should ask yourself is your home killing you? Over 1 million articles of medical research can be found linking 9 of the top 10 diseases killing Americans to overexposure to EMF. According to Dr. Joseph Mercola, new scientific evidence is continually emerging that nearly all the 20th century human plagues can be tied to some aspect of our use of electricity, including acute lymphoblastic leukemia in children, brain tumors, malignant melanoma, asthma, cardiovascular disease, immune system dysfunction, hormone disturbance, brittle diabetes, sleep disorders, headaches, Alzheimer's disease, and ADHD. And this is just a partial list. Dr. Magda Havis, PhD from Environmental and Resource Studies of Trent University, also says that over 35% of the U.S. population may be affected by overexposure to EMFs. The most vulnerable to microwave radiation and EMFs are women, children, and at-risk adults with existing conditions. Troubling studies are reporting that children living in homes with elevated electromagnetic fields are at risk of developing leukemia. The rise of autism cases is as much alarming. In 1950, the incidence of autism in children in the United States was 4 in every 10,000 children. In 1975, this number was 5 in every 10,000. By 2009, it had shot up to 120 cases of autism per 10,000 children, with numbers rising every year. There has been a dramatic increase of unexplained diseases and disorders since the 1980s in the U.S. The culprit is EMF, or electromagnetic fields. EMF can be measured in levels of radiation and are emitted by all electrical devices and devices that emit radio waves, even when they are turned off. Remember, you are an electrical being. At the cellular level, your cell membrane receptors recognize electromagnetic fields at very low levels of exposure. In 2011, an agency of the World Health Organization classified radio wave electromagnetic fields as possibly carcinogenic. The Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, is reporting that 6 out of 10 homes are sick due to air and radiation pollution that includes greenhouse gas and EMF emitted from an aging electrical system, the increased number of wireless devices and appliances. This creates an e-smog in and around our homes. We thought that the bigger the home, the smarter the home, the safer it would be. With all these new electronics and appliances we need for comfort: microwaves, hair dryers, flat-screen TVs, energy-saving light bulbs, cell phones, Wi-Fi, computers, toasters, refrigerators. As we see, each appliance on its own may not create a field strong enough to impact you, but bound them together, and you are creating an e-storm in your house equal to a giant taser gun. Everything electrical dissociates or reduces oxygen uptake in the body and becomes an invisible assault entity. We could keep going, but I think you get the idea. The fact is, your house may be killing you. So, what can you do to reduce your exposure and increase your chances of a healthier and longer life? One option would be to eliminate the source of the problem. Right, like that's really going to happen. Most of us are not willing to make that drastic a change in our lifestyle. But there is something you can do. First, you have to become an educated consumer and learn about the EMFs. Second, you have to know what the EMF levels are in your home.